Welcome back, everyone, to the Deep Dive. Today, we're exploring a pretty interesting site, one that seems really tailor-made for anime fans, UchihaWatches.com.
Ah, yes, the one marketing that Sharingan collection, based on the Uchiha from Naruto.
Exactly. I mean, it's a fantastic concept, right? For a novelty product, hits that fandom appeal directly.
Definitely has appeal.
But, the big question
Yeah.
is this cool theme maybe covering up something a bit high risk?
Mm-hmm.
So our mission today, using the sources you shared, is to really analyze the site's transparency, its marketing practices, and figure out if it's, legit or if it's maybe following a more classic digital scam playbook.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Right, so if you start with the basics, the real fundamentals of trust, the first thing that kind of jumps out is the timeline.
The age of the site.
Yeah, the domain, UchihaWatches.com, it was registered pretty recently, actually, February 2025.
Okay, so not even a year old yet.
Exactly. And what's fascinating here is, well, being new isn't automatically a red flag, of course, but it does immediately signal, a lack of operational history, not much maturity there. It means you need to be cautious right from the start.
That makes total sense. But hang on, don't they list an address and contact info? Doesn't that count for something?
Yeah.
Basic transparency?
Well, yes and no. It only counts if that information actually holds up when you look closer.
And it doesn't.
Our sources suggest the address they provided, it actually points to a residential area. It's not a verifiable commercial building, not an office or a warehouse.
Whoa.
And that lack of a real, physical, traceable business spot, that's a critical red flag.
Why critical specifically?
Because it goes straight to recourse. If the watch breaks, or maybe it never even shows up, who do you go after? There's no clear commercial entity to hold accountable. It gets really tricky.
Right, okay. And that anonymity seems to be a theme here. Sources couldn't find, like, a founder's name, or even a photo. Not even on their About Us page.
Nope. It's like the whole operation just sort of appeared out of nowhere, specifically to sell these watches. Very opaque.
And that secrecy, that hidden aspect, it really clashes with how loud they are with their marketing, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. That's the other side of the coin. They use, well, pretty much every known psychological trick to push for those impulse buys.
You mean the constant banners, the sales in tonight ones?
Exactly those. Non-stop, really intense tactics. And those countdown timers that, conveniently reset if you happen to refresh the page.
Yeah, I've seen those. It's like a fake emergency all the time, designed to rush you.
Precisely. It bypasses that rational thought process. And backing this pressure up, you've got these persistent, really steep discounts. They're claiming you can save up to 40%.
Which sounds great, but...
But, as the sources point out, this constant deep discounting, it's often a sign of something not quite right. It's part of that high-risk e-commerce playbook. Established, genuine brands, they just don't usually sustain that kind of aggressive, deep price cut indefinitely. It often feels, well...
too good to be true.
Exactly. Which brings us to maybe the most telling piece, the customer feedback. Or, more accurately, the lack of verifiable feedback.
Oh. Right. The site itself claims, what was it, over 5,000 happy Uchiha fans.
Yeah, something like that. But the sources noted those reviews on the site look maybe a bit too polished, potentially fake or curated.
Okay, so we need independent proof then. And this is where it gets interesting, or maybe worrying.
This is where the sources really hit a brick wall. If you step outside their own website and look for independent verification, well, you find 0 reviews on Trustpilot.
0, really. For a site claiming 5,000 fans, that's stark.
It really is. Trustpilot is usually the go-to place for checking out online retailers. And even if you look wider, there's very little chatter.
I think the sources mentioned some Reddit posts.
A few, yes. Like one user getting excited about a Renaissance Naruto-themed watch. But a couple of mentions like that, it just doesn't square with the claim of thousands of happy customers. There's no widespread, genuine commentary, no pictures of people actually wearing the watches after a few weeks.
So a huge disconnect there.
A major disconnect between the internal hype and the external reality. It raises serious questions about quality, reliability, everything, really.
So what does this all mean? When you put everything together.
Yeah.
The really new registration, just under a year old. The contact info pointing to a house, not a business. The totally anonymous founders. The super aggressive sales tactics, those timers.
Yeah.
And then this massive gap between the thousands of fans they claim and the almost 0 proof you can find anywhere else.
Right.
It paints a pretty consistent picture, doesn't it? The sources suggest it's looking very high risk.
It does, and this brings up a really important point for you, the listener. These specific indicators, we found that extreme newness combined with anonymity, plus that hyper-aggressive sales pressure, this pattern isn't unique to this site.
You see it elsewhere.
All the time. These are common features across loads of untrustworthy online vendors. So learning to spot this combination, that's your main defense when you're trying to figure out if any new online shop is legit, no matter how cool the product seems.
Absolutely crucial point. So next time you're browsing online, maybe think about the psychology. Consider those countdown timers that never quite reach zero, those constant limited time discounts. Don't just ask yourself, is this a good deal? Maybe also ask, why does this vendor feel the need to pressure me so hard to buy right now before I think too much? Keep that question in mind, especially when you see that timer tick down and then magically jump right back up again.